How do you make a really special place? How do you use the food and the ingredients that you bring in to help tell your story so that the person can have an experience beyond just the table? My name is Jamie Brown, and this is my husband, Jeff Tony Dandel, and we're the owners of Supperland in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, so we're in two old church buildings. So the original church building was built in 1948, and then we kind of got our hands on it, and it was a 4 or 5 year process turning it into what it is today. And it's just a magnificent space. You walk in and it is awing.
We've done a couple of things to really help this place retain its history, holding on to that center aisle, having those rough, rocky walls from when we first walked in here.
There's lots of subtle touches that people may overlook. We hand-built all 40 tables here ourselves, and then we decided to design our own plate line. So we have beautiful flower plates with a lot of birds and animals, where there's really not a piece in here that wasn't thought through and isn't here for a reason.
Supperland's style of cuisine is Southern church potluck inspired steakhouse. So it's a lot of wood fire, a lot of smoke, but it's also things like ambrosia salad. A lot of what we do is like Blue Ridge Mountains, North Carolina, Appalachian style cuisines, which is my roots. So I go back and I look at things like what my grandmother used to make, and I try to spin off of it and elevate it and bring in that local stuff. Seeing the joy on people's faces when something comes to their table or when they take that first bite, that's what really does it for me. The banana pudding sundae that we have on the menu right now is a real crowd pleaser. I can't keep that one stocked enough.
Teamwork is one of the most important things in the restaurant. It has to run through not only person to person, but as a whole restaurant. We have to have systems in place that make each guest experience feel seamless and feel easy, but there's a lot of work behind it that makes it to that final end product. With our suppliers, the biggest thing we need is communication. We look for new products daily and weekly, but we also have products that we've still ordered from 2 years from now. Consistency in communication in products and pricing is really what helps, so we can still operate our business and know what's going to happen on a daily basis.
A lot of people open a restaurant because they want to make food and they want to put it out there for people, but if people don't have a personal connection to that place in some way, it's hard to grow off of that. How do you create something that has a lot more depth to it and really attract and then retain those guests because they know you care and they know that you've put a lot of thought and effort and energy towards creating something that will mean something to them?
We try to come at it with a sense of hospitality and generosity. Definitely is about the food, but there's a lot that happens before people start eating, and it's just a really special place and an awesome spot to get to build a restaurant.